So Lee, it's finished here at Guiseley, 2-1 defeat this evening. First half, it seemed that we're very much backs against the wall for a lot of it, but second half, much more improvement.
I think first 10 minutes we rode our luck. We made 3 terrible mistakes and got away with it. A couple of good saves from Shane, and then for the next 30 odd minutes, happy, decent performance, a good away performance. We were nice on the ball, but then half time, we might as well have just pressed play from last Saturday. We 44 minutes 0-0, and we find ourselves 2-0 down at half time. It's criminal. You've got to see yourself through to half time. We allow a free header from a set piece, and then a loose pass on the edge of our box, and before you know it, it's game over. It's very difficult to come back from that situation. So they've been told they've got to grow up, they've got to learn quick, because at the minute every bit of weakness is getting exposed. And like you said, second half we've asked them to keep a clean sheet and go and win the game, and they've done well. And we could have nicked a 2-2 right at the death had we hit the target.
Yeah, and just looking at that first half, you mentioned about your disappointment from the corner, and then really that's sort of what's killed the game effectively, those quick 1-2 just before half time.
Totally, exactly the same as Saturday. You're going in at half time 0-0 thinking decent, good performance. How can we affect it second half? How can we go and try and get the 3 points? And like I say, in 3 minutes we're 2-0 down and the whole game's spun on its head.
Yeah, and then obviously going into the second half, had a early chance for guys. Cassidy put it over the bar, but then after that, it did seem that Whitby were really starting to grow into it and got themselves back through. We think Dan Rowe, not sure, a bit of a goal-mouth scramble after that corner, but again, gives you that hope in the second half.
Yeah, exactly. We get great delivery off set pieces. That's another gripe, that they managed to get a free header, stick one in the net. We never seem to be meeting and connecting, so well done for them to keep it alive and scoring from that. And then you could see that they've got relegation mentality from last season. We needed to get at them, and they were panicking a bit. But we didn't do enough again to force it. So we had a great chance, fell at the death. Unfortunately, we've just dragged it wide.
Yeah, and you mentioned about that chance there for Haswell. I think a lot of the crowd thought it was in, and it sort of sums up really how well we were doing that second half. The fact that a lot of the time they're calling for free kicks to be given, and they're not going, referee just letting things go, and that was real spirit from Whitby there, just to kind of keep them under pressure.
Yeah, we said them there, like, that gives us, listen, football, you've got to win games. It's simple as, and we're not stupid, but that gives us hope there. That gives us belief. The lad, they're not down tools. They weren't weak like we said they were Saturday, and second half they've rolled the sleeves up and had a right good go. Players out of position, Priestley going in at right back, I thought was excellent. Aaron Cunningham, where he's been for the last 2 years, to drag himself through 90 minutes against a real tough opposition in Cassidy, fair play to him. So there's centre midfielders trying to get into tackles, the mates backing them up. There's effort, there's endeavour there. We need more quality, and we need to cut out the horrendous mistakes that are costing us, well, every goal so far. I'd say this season has been from a mistake.
Yeah, and another blow as well early in the game as well, losing Johnny Byrne, yet another defender getting off injured. Much concern about that at the moment?
That's just, Johnny's headed their lad's head, full force header into him, and he's all over the place. He's not following Jeff when he's doing his tests, so we start the game thinking we've got a good solid back four here, and 10 minutes in we've got a centre midfielder in at right back, and that's the way it's going at the minute. But listen, you've got to get on with it, and we will get on with it, and we'll train Thursday, and we'll be ready for a really tough game against Stafford, where we're going to have to be men and grown up.
Yeah, you mentioned that game there against Stafford, and I'm sure you're hopeful, if you put in that second half performance in particular, that you've got a good chance of getting that first win of the season.
Yeah, but it can't be a second half performance where we're chasing. It's got to be a second half performance on the back of a solid, proper first. We know we're capable of it. We're in a really bad spell, simple as. Every mistake's getting punished. It's getting magnified. It's escalating. The only way you get out of it, like we said, is hard work. You get in there, you work hard, you do your jobs, and then the quality will come through. But it all starts with hard work, and like I say, for 95 minutes, for 93 minutes tonight, seen it. 2 minutes of madness, and the game's gone.
Oh, thank you much, Lee.